Hi, so you're going to Bangkok, or you may already be in Bangkok. I'm not sure. All right, so let's go over a couple things really quick. First of all, when you first arrive, normally I would tell you to take the Sky Train to go into the city, but you're staying in Koh San area. So Koh San is a little bit removed from everything else, meaning, yes, you're in the middle of the city, but there's nothing there to easily access the area. So you have to either take a tuk-tuk or a taxi to get there. So the trains, there's not a train station close to Koh San. It's one of the things I don't like about Koh San Road. But okay, it's the area you chose, so I think that there are some fun things that you can do in that area, and I'll go over some of that with you. But let's start with the taxis. So you're going to come out of the airport and you're going to need to grab a taxi. So one of the things you always want to do is you always want to show your palm down in Bangkok or in Thailand, period. So you're going to want to call for somebody like this. This is rude, okay? So don't do that. Call for someone like this. They're going to probably charge you extra going from the airport to Koh San. That's just my feeling. Maybe they won't. Ask them to charge you by the meter, to turn the meter on. If they do, fine, great. That is what you owe, and that's a fair price. If they say no, ask how much they're going to charge you. I think going to Koh San Road, it's about 450 or 500 baht, but I haven't been there in a long time from the airport. So if it's around in that area, okay. If they're going to charge you a couple hundred baht more, well, it depends on what time you're there. There's a lot of things to determine. So just go ahead and go, get there. You can skip that taxi and go to the taxi behind. Sometimes I've gone 5 or 6 taxis until somebody will turn the meter on or give me a fair price. So it's up to you how much you want to negotiate or if you want to just get there. So now you're in Koh San Road. So Koh San area is a backpackers community. Basically, you're going to have lots and lots and lots of tourists there. So you're going to have lots of inexpensive hostels there. You're going to have some great bars and restaurants. It can be a really fun area. So I think that while you're there, enjoy it for a couple of nights. Just find another hotel, whatever you find in the area, stay. You can also get over to Wat Po from there, which is the big temple that we were talking about. So one thing to be mindful of when you arrive in a temple in Thailand, showing our shoulders as a woman is rude, okay? It's not polite. So you always want to be mindful that you're going into a sacred area and you want to be polite. So either wear a t-shirt that covers your shoulders, or they're going to have like a shawl or a scarf to put around you. Some of the places charge and some don't. So just be sure you cover your shoulders before you go inside of a temple. I think also they're going to want you to cover your knees, and some places have rules about shoes. So just follow whatever their rules are for each temple when you're there. Now, fun part about Wat Po. Wat Po, when you first go in, right when you're going through the entrance, there's going to be a place that you can get a massage. This is where they train people to do Thai massage. It's the school. So this is a really good area, a good place to get a good massage for a good price. So definitely do it. If it's like an hour wait or something, then go and visit some of the temple, go see some of the temple, take some pictures, go get a massage, and then go back and finish seeing the rest of the temple. The temple is huge, so it'll take you several hours to go through it if you want to see all of it. Definitely see the Lying Buddha. It is the largest and biggest Lying Buddha, I think, if not all the world, definitely Thailand. Okay, so that's what you're going to do in the Wat Po area. And then across from there is the palace. Now, it's up to you whether you want to do a palace in the same day or see a palace the next day or another day. So they're right across the street from one another, so you'll at least know where it's at, and then you can decide how much walking you want to do in one day. All right, inside Wat Po, there's lots of good photo opportunities, so take a lot of pictures. All right, let's go forward now. Now I'm going to move over here to this screen that you can see. I'm hoping you can see all of this. This line is what we call the Sukhumvit line, okay? This is the train line. So I'm going to show you all of this is Sukhumvit train line, the BTS they call it. Now here is we're going to change lines. This is Siam. Now Siam's going to let you change over to the Ceylon line. This is going to be the train stops for the Ceylon line. Now you're going to see different parts of Bangkok going this way. So for instance, when you go over here to this stop, if you just click on this map, it's an interactive map. And you can see what's in the area by clicking on it. So you can go in here. This is where you're going to go to the Labu State Tower. This is the tower that was in the Hangover 2 movie. It's a great place to go. Go in the evening when the sun is setting, and then stay for the nighttime, and you can see Labu Sky Bar up there. So if you get up there around dusk and the sun is setting, you can still see all of the city, and then you get to see it at nighttime too. So that's really, really cool. So once you get off of the BTS station right there, you can either walk or you can take a tuk-tuk, and they can take you down to the Labu Towers, okay? The other thing that's off of that same train line is the River City Mall. So again, you can either take a tuk-tuk or you can take a shuttle boat that will take you up there. All right, so those are two different things you can see off of that same line. Now, let's go back. So I'm marking everything off as we go through it, so I make sure I get everything for you. Let's go back over here to Siam. So Siam is going to have some great malls, restaurants. It's a huge area. When you get there, you'll see it. So there's a huge shopping center area. You can just go and explore there and see what all you like, whatever. Now, the other thing off of here is the MBK right here. So that's going to take you out to the National Stadium. And there you're going to have the MBK Mall and the Bangkok Art and Cultural Center. These are really cool areas. The MBK is a huge mall. It's kind of like a flea market. So think of it as really inexpensive clothes. You could probably find a lot of knockoff clothes or even purses, things like that. So that's a lot of fun, and that's a good area to go explore. Now, going further up for the weekend, only on the weekend, meaning only Saturdays and Sundays, you can go out here to Mo Chit. It's the very last stop of the train station, okay? So you can't miss it. Mo Chit is going to be where the Chatuchak weekend market is. That's a lot of fun. So be sure to go there. You can buy a lot of stuff. Again, you can buy like a lot of knockoff bags or clothes. There's going to be some live music out there, some restaurants, bars. It's a lot of fun. You can go and just kind of spend the day. It's huge. Usually they give you a map. Take it so you know where you are. Okay, so I wanted to make sure I talked about that with you. Now, when you get finished with the Kosan Road area, come over here to the Sukhumvit line and start looking for a hotel in this area. I like Nana. Now there could be some cheaper ones like over here in Onut, but Nana area is a really cool area. Nana is by Soy 11. Now soy and Thai means street. Oh, well, let me go back and remember to tell you about buying the ticket for the train. So when you buy a ticket for the train, buy for like a week or for a month, whatever is cheapest for you, but definitely buy train passes because it's much faster to travel by train through Bangkok than it is by taxi. So taxi, you can spend hours in a taxi trying to get across Bangkok. So you've got to remember it's a huge city and the trains don't have to deal with the traffic. So it's a much better way to get around the city. Whatever time that you have left on your train ticket when you leave, give to a Thai person because they don't make as much money and it has a lot of value to them because they can use that. So that's one way you can kind of give back to the culture when you leave. Also, let's go back over here to Soy 11. Now, this is a good area to start looking for like a hotel in this area. It's probably going to be more expensive than Kosan Road, but at the same time, it's really easily accessible. So you've got the train station right there. You can go see a lot of different things. So you're not going to be spending your time in taxis and tuk-tuks and paying them and traveling to get anywhere. You're going to be able to be very centrally located and you're going to be able to see a lot of things. Now, one of the things I love in Sukhumvit 11 is above 11. This one right here. This is my favorite restaurant in Bangkok. So it's on the top, it's a rooftop bar of the Fraser Hotel. Now the trick is to get there, when you get to the Fraser Hotel, which is on Soy 11, you have to go around the back of the building. There's an elevator in the back that's going to take you straight up to the top, and that's going to take you to above 11 bar. Fantastic views. The best. I love the views from up there. It was one of my favorite places to go. I think if you go in the evening, like maybe on a Friday night or something, maybe Saturday night too, they have usually a DJ spinning some music or some live music. But okay, again, I haven't been there in a long time, but it's beautiful up there. You'll really enjoy it. It's great views. You can also go to the Nest. The Nest is a really cool bar too, so be sure to stop by over there too. Same street, but across the street and down a little bit. Also on there, there are going to be some other restaurants and nightclubs. I think Grey Goose Bed Club is pretty cool if it's still open. So it's a really cool area to like just kind of bar hop. So the Grey Goose Bed Club is a nightclub. I think that they have live music sometimes too, or they have a DJ spinning, but the seats are beds. So you're going to be laying on a bed or sitting on a bed having your drink. So that's kind of a cool place. Now, let's go back. All right. So one stop down is Asak. Now Asak is where you're going to go to get to the, yep, you're going to get to Terminal 21 there. Terminal 21 is a really cool mall. So be sure to go in there. It's huge. I mean, there are so many floors to this mall. It is incredible. I kept thinking, am I to the top yet? Am I to the top? It's incredible. Go stand in the center of the mall and look straight up to the top. It is incredible to see all of the escalators going around and around and around. It's really cool. So take some time, go up and up through some of the different floors and just explore. Now across from there, on the same side of the train station, is going to be what we call Soy Cowboy. So Soy Cowboy, I'm going to show you, let me see if I've got a lot of strip bars. You can find some good places to just like have beer or a drink. Some is going to be expensive, some are not. It just depends. So just check your prices. But this is where you're going to have all the strip clubs. You could see whatever kind of shows you want to see, but it's a good area to go check out. All right, so a lot of fun. Go-go bars. Check that out. Now, let's go back over here. That's what you're going to see in the Osaka area. All right, now, Prompong. Right here, this is going to be Soy 22. So you're going to get off at this station to go over here to Soy 22. Soy 22 is going to have one of my favorite bars, and it's called the Titanium. This is a great bar. They have live music. They have drinks. You can see here they have live music nightly, and it's 2-for-1 drinks before 10 p.m. I know you usually don't go out before 10 p.m., but you might want to get there and have a 2-for-1 drink. It's some of the most fun times I have had were here in this bar in the Titanium. Now, this is their address. So it's Sukhumvit Soy 22. It's 40 meters from the Sukhumvit across from Holiday Inn. And these are the hours, 8 to 2 every night, okay? And they're going to have live music. So be sure to check that out. Now, let's go back again. I already went over the River City Mall with you. Phnom Penh. We went over the Labu Sky Bar. So, okay, I think that those are some fun spots. Now, you can always go to night markets. I used to live here in Onut. And if you go to Onut, there's a night market there. If you go to Onut, there's a night market there, and it's fun. It's a fun little night market. You can get some really great food there, and usually they have live music there also, at least on the weekends. I know they do, but I think almost every night they did. They have bars. It's outdoor seating, very, very casual, but also very, very cheap. So anyway, that's what's going on in Bangkok. If you want, you can catch right here a boat. Well, you have to take a car or a bus ride from Bangkok to this pier, and then they'll take you across on a ferry. So this will take you to Koh Samet. Koh Samet is an island that's really close to Bangkok. I think that would be fun for you to go do too. You can check and see if you can get a room. I don't know how expensive their rooms are going to be, but if not, maybe you can just go for the day. But it's beautiful there. I stayed there over a weekend, and it was a lot of fun. So you can just kind of check it out and see what the prices are. I don't know if I mentioned to you or not, but be sure to get an umbrella. You're going to be in Thailand during their monsoon season. Not my favorite time of the year to be in Bangkok, but okay, you're there. So be prepared. Get an umbrella. You're going to have mosquitoes. You're going to have rains, sometimes that come on very suddenly. So you can walk outside and it looks really pretty. And then the next thing you know, it's pouring rain and you're standing in your ankles, up to your ankles in water. Street food is okay to eat in Thailand. It's really, really good. It's usually cost about for you, maybe €1.50 or €2 for a plate of food. But it's okay to eat it off the street there. I don't know if they still have it or not because I heard that the military were shutting them down. But if they have it, eat some street food. It's great. Don't eat at too many Western restaurants because they're going to be expensive. So look for your real Thai restaurants, okay? Those are going to be the least expensive. You can get some good beers. Wines are a little bit more difficult to come by. Be sure if you're going to drink wine, get the whole bottle because they do sometimes, I had them, pour the wine back in the bottle when I didn't want it. So I learned from that time on, I just get the whole bottle. I don't want to drink after somebody else. So get the bottle, enjoy it, or drink beer. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Have fun. I think that's the most important. Just go explore. Stay along those two train lines that I showed you between Sukhumvit and Ceylon. And it's really easy to see the city and to explore by train. And you can just like get off at certain areas and then get back on the train. That's the nice part about having the pass is you can get on and off as much as you want. I think the train stops at midnight. I could be wrong, but check that out. So you're either close or within a taxi drive of wherever you're going to be staying that night. So just be mindful of your time because the train does close. Now the other thing is when you're ready to leave, this is your line that's going to go, it's a direct line to the airport. So take that. Just get on this and go all the way up to the airport. And if you can, try to take the airport link. The airport link, I think, is direct or it only has a couple of stops. Otherwise, you could be potentially stopping at every one of these stops, which is going to take you longer. So take the airport link, which is direct. Okay? Have a lot of fun. If you have any questions, again, make sure that you get this website address right here, the Bangkok.com with a /BTS. All right, /BTS. And that's going to be very helpful because it's interactive. And then you can just click on it and see what is in that area. If you have any questions, send me an email or send me a text on WhatsApp, okay? Be sure to get like a local SIM card as well because that will help you to be able to have service no matter where you are in the city, which is really important. And they're super cheap. And when you're finished, again, if you have some time left on it, give it to a Thai person. All right? It's a nice way to give back. Anything you're not going to use, give to a Thai person. Have fun. Ciao for now.